Here we're going to do a switch right
All right,
quick.
you're on.
Okay. So, can you have a free tax preparation class workshop?
This time of year is a perfect time to plan for the tax plannings, and you get to see what you are now, and there's actions you can take before the year ends. So Avalon Accounting currently is going to be offering 1 hour free workshop for tax planning for 2010, and if you're interested, just click on our website. It's www.avalonabs.com. It's AVOLONABS.com, and you can get all the information.
Okay, and great. And what's another way for people to get in contact with you? Your email address, is that best to reach you?
Absolutely. Email is always the best way, thanks to the technology. The email address will be Candy, C-A-N-D-Y, at avalonabs.com. Again, it's AVOLONABS.com.
Okay, great. Well, Candy, I'd like to thank you. And because we had so many little spiders messing with the mics today, I'm going to ask that you come back, because it seems like you have a lot of information, and I want to make sure you get that out. So would you be up to coming back on the show?
It will be my honor.
Okay, thank you, Candy. Don't get up. Well, we got another guest in the house, and she's going to be coming up in a moment. But what I want to tell you guys about real quickly is just some things that's happening in this area. We have the Auburn Street Festival going on this weekend. That's going to be downtown on Auburn Street. That's very well-known festival. It'll be taking place this entire weekend. And also, as Candy spoke of, here in Douglasville, we have the Chinese Moon Festival.
Yes, that's right.
And we're gonna, experience the Chinese culture and what's that, the benefits and learning that. And also, Candy, did you tell everybody about the classes that you're going to be doing? Also, the Chinese cooking class is coming up in November.
Yes, we're going to start rolling out, besides the traditional Chinese languages, arts, craft classes we're offering in the center. We're also going to be offering Chinese cooking classes for the adults, if you're interested. Also, as well as we're going to offering self-defense courses for both children and adults, and as well as Kung Fu classes.
Okay, great. And another thing is, this is our fall into ownership month. So the Atlanta Development Authority Department is also known as the ADA. They're having some home buyer workshops October the 9th. They're also having some classes actually throughout October. So when you sign up to receive a newsletter, I will send everybody out this information, because it's some really great information. They're going to teach you how to get in the home, some other monies that they have, because some of the monies are county specific. So they're going to teach you about how to obtain getting in a home and taking advantage of these workshops. So that'll be great. Our next guest is we are in Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So I just found that it's fitting to just try to stay current with what's going on here, and how we as a community can lend a hand and can benefit by knowing how and when we can get involved. So I asked a very special friend of mine, which is Lesley the Poet. I like her name. She is a poet, but Lesley is also a cancer survivor, and a lot of her actually taking her poetry ministry full steam ahead is because of her situation of being diagnosed with cancer in May of 2006. Lesley is she's from Mississippi. She moved here in Georgia in 1990. Lesley's full-time career is a medical science, or should I say, she's a project manager, and she's with she went to school for that. She has a bachelor's degree from University of Southern Mississippi, and but Lesley got real passionate about her poetry when she was diagnosed with cancer, and it really opened up her eyes, and she really just dove into it and started her writing ministry. She has written some books, and she's going to tell us all about that. And currently she lives in Jonesboro. She has 2 beautiful sons, and she does a lot of motivational speaking. She does open mics, and she said that she's inspired by the fact that she had breast cancer, and that it just renewed everything for her. So I'm so happy that Lesley the poet is here to join me tonight.
Hi, Wanda.
Thank you, Lesley. And I know you're 100%, so they really just have to turn up their microphones and listen real well. But I want you to share with us your poetry ministry and how that came about in your heart.
Okay. The poetry really began, I guess it's always been in my heart. I get that question a lot, when did you begin to write poetry? But I think it was more so great during the diagnosis and going through the recovery period when I was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2006, where I began to write. It was therapeutic for me. I really didn't know that it was a gift. I thought that everybody knew how to write. So.
Mm-hmm. And you said that people come to you and they ask you to write for occasions. And,
correct.
And stuff like that. And what do you find most inspiring about when you write for other people?
They're amazed. They give me a topic or give me just a little information how I can dig deep. And a lot of times when I'm writing for different events, they always just say, just allow the Holy Spirit to work through you.
Okay.
And that's what happens.
Okay. And what are you working on now? I know you're kind of really busy here. What are some of your newest projects?
Well, the newest project is my Celebrate Life calendar, 2011 calendar, that's out now. It's doing very well.
Okay.
The book, Dancing in the Rain, will be coming out very soon. And I'm working on another book, The Calm During the Storm. It's going to be a chapter where I'm collaborating with some other authors.
Okay, great. And I know you were just at your class reunion?
Yes.
And you were like a featured keynote speaker?
Well, I did share some poetry with them and about my journey through breast cancer, yes.
Right. So how are you, do you do a lot of work with the Breast Cancer Society?
I do.
Okay.
Actually, I will be at the Pink Ribbon Breakfast, which is going to be coming up next Saturday.
Okay. And we have a little flyer for that. It's also a slide.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And will you be speaking at that breakfast?
I will be speaking, and I will be receiving an award.
Okay.
Spirit Award.
Great,
Mm-hmm.
great, good for you.
Thank you.
Now, what if someone's going through? What are some of the emotions that people go through when they first find out they have breast cancer?
I think for a lot of women, when they first find out that they're diagnosed with breast cancer, it's that a part of them is gone, or I'm less than a woman because of this, that type of thing. So it's very important to have that support system around and be encouraged and inspired to let the women know that just because you're diagnosed with cancer, it's not a death sentence.
Okay. Now, who was your inspiration?
My inspiration came just really through faith, and there were some people around as well. But when I was diagnosed, I really didn't ever question, why do I have cancer? Why me? Mm-hmm. My faith was very strong. So I just got involved. I went through Piedmont Cancer Wellness Center, and they really have just a myriad of programs for breast cancer women to keep you involved and keep encouraging you.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So are you like a mentor to other women?
I am.
Do you? Okay. Because I know you do some great things. You had invited me to come out and listen to some poetry and all that, which is great. What is what's also coming up on the horizon for your? I know you have your calendars, and is there anything else that we should look out for?
I will say look out for a foundation that I'm going to create that I can't talk a lot about right now. It's in the works, but it will benefit quite a few breast cancer women here in the Atlanta area.
Great. So what's the best way to get in touch with you if we have some questions or someone, because I would recommend, if I found out someone had, breast cancer, I would say, you should get in touch with Lesley, because she is really dynamic and healing.
Well, thank you.
Yes, I believe that. So what's a good way to reach you?
I think the best way is email.
Okay.
Which is lesleythepoet@gmail.com, and it's spelled Lesley, the letter D, POET @gmail.com.
And you also have your own on live
Sure.
broadcast.
I do.
Okay, and tell us about that.
The online show is called The Star Show, and Star is sisters talking about relationships. It's relationships with family, with the church, with women, with men, and of course our jobs on the outside. So it airs every fourth Sunday at 4 o'clock.
Okay, great. And that's produced by Comment 5.
Comment 5, yes.
Which is a great marketing and branding tool. This has been a quite interesting show today. I like to thank both of my guests for coming on, and for you all that's tuned in, please stay tuned in, and also use the format, use the newsletter, get in touch with me, let me know what you want me to bring you, and I will do my best. My goal is simply to just bridge the businesses together to bring bring more information, more valuable information to our community, and always, it doesn't matter if you're in town, out of town, overseas, underseas, it doesn't matter, because we can get you what you need. That's our mission. That's our mission with Wanda DTV, Real Estate and More. Look forward to seeing you next week, and always remember that we love you. Stay tuned in. As always, be blessed.